Now, we're sticking to otherworldly things this morning. Planetary scientists are actually working hard with engineers to design new missions to help us understand our solar system bodies a little bit better. Now, believe it or not, one of the places that they want to look for new information is at the bottom of the sea. So, NASA is building submarines. Yeah, actual submarines. We welcome back Jono Weltman from the Foundation for Space Development to tell us a little bit more about the submarines in space. Jono, always lovely to have you, my brother.
Yeah, great to see you.
Interesting topic this morning. We're talking about submarines and oceans and information, but these oceans and seas, it's not our seas, it's otherworldly seas.
No, that's right. We've actually discovered seas on many bodies, mainly on moons. There's three main types. There's internal, which is underground. There's surface. And there's lava seas. We've discovered some lava seas.
Lava seas as well. Okay, well, let's say we get to the point where we're able to explore these lava seas and oceans on other worlds. I mean, what are we hoping to discover, really?
Well, there's two main moons we want to explore. The one is Europa, which is the moon of Jupiter. And that has what we think is either a water or water ammonia ocean underneath about 10 kilometers of ice.
Wow.
And we think that's the most likely place that we could find life in our solar system. So we're very keen to go and explore Europa. The other one is Titan, which is a moon of Saturn, and that's the only other surface ocean that we know of. Yeah. So just like the Earth has running liquid, the ocean of Titan is made out of hydrocarbons, which is liquid methane or ethane.
Yeah.
And the idea is to go and explore there and see if we can find the origin of life, how it comes about, because on that moon was a lot of organic material as well. So with the hydrocarbon, the carbon, and the organics, we hopefully can see how life generates.
It's hard for, I think, us ordinary folk to understand exactly what they are planning. But I mean, they are literally planning to build planes and submarines to put in their rockets and send them into space. I mean, when is this likely to happen? I mean, is it far in the future? Is it not so distant?
Nothing's going to happen before 2040.
Okay.
But the missions are actually planned. We even have identified where we're going to land on Titan, a place called the Kraken Mare.
The Kraken Mare.
Yes, release the Kraken.
Don't release the Kraken.
But we're still very busy at the moment taking data from our probes and identifying exactly what research we want to do and how we're going to get there. And it's not a simple thing to design a space mission with a submarine.
Not at all. I mean, the submarines we're talking about, is it anything similar to the ones we have here on Earth, or will they have to be able to withstand definitely other forces?
Yeah, they're going to have to withstand huge pressures.
Okay.
Which is the opposite of space, where there's no pressure.
Yeah.
And they are similar, though they're completely robotic missions.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing is the delivery of these.
I wanted to ask you, how do they plan to do this? I mean, is it just going to be drop and, let's make it lucky and see if it can reach whatever we need it to reach?
That's kind of how we do it on Mars, where there isn't much of an atmosphere and we can use parachutes. But on Titan, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Titan has an atmosphere with weather and winds, and so we actually have a space plane. So now we're talking about a rocket with a payload that will release a plane that will fly through Titan's atmosphere,
which will release a
submarine to explore the depths of the Kraken Mare.
That is absolutely crazy. So you say 2040, I mean, this is where we're heading around there, what is it, almost just over 20 years from now?
Yeah, about 20 years from now is a good time frame. And hopefully, we'll find out more about our origins and how life develops.
That could be very interesting.
The big question.
Space, the final frontier, hey? I mean, maybe if I start studying hard now, I might be able to jump onto one of those missions. Who knows? Yeah, lots of laughter going around. Not funny. But anyway, thank you, Jono. Really appreciate it. Right now, let's give you a chance to win with Samsung this morning on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.